The earth is a gift of the divine, of the source code of God to humanity. All religions of the world have made its origins from the earth. All religions worship the creation of the universe, which provides us life. It's the earth that provides us with life, which has all the life-nourishing systems provided from the source code of God as a gift to humanity. Therefore, all religions worship the source code of God, the energy of the Almighty. And once we have that in clarity in our minds, that we are one with the universal force of God, and anything that we do against the energies of life which sustain our earth, our universe, will in turn negatively influence our lives and also the lives of others and also of the earth. Once we are aware of it, we will start to do things which are beneficial for the earth. And thereby our lives are also blessed because we are being beneficial for the energies of the earth. Our minds are used in the right way, in the right direction, along with the energies of the earth. We are not foolish to be working against the very oxygen that we breathe. Because if we are going to work against the very oxygen that we breathe, at some point of time, the very oxygen that we breathe will turn against us. That's the principle of the universe. So why should we be foolish and try to work against the very life-sustaining force which sustain our own children, our own household? The very reason that we are breathing now, why do we in our foolish sense ever think in those lines by which we try to pollute the very oxygen that we breathe? We should make it a very clear distinction that our lives on earth will be a blessing to the life-sustaining force on earth. And that is the most wisest and the only thing and the most smartest way of life which we can lead, which will lead to abundance on our life on earth. When we are with the energies of the earth, we start to be thankful from the core of our hearts, from the core of the subconscious. That makes the difference. As we mentioned before, all kinds of thankfulness which is expressed in the world and within our personalities are sometimes and mostly used to get something else. It is kind of come out as a trick. We might not recognize it, but we use the state of thankfulness and we say thank you, or we express thankfulness as a kind of trick to get something more. Once we understand that our thankfulness should come from within the heart, within the mind, within the soul, within the subconscious, then we are one with the universal energies which provides us with life, with the life-giving energies. And thereby our lives are also blessed. We are not asking because our lives are moving into abundance. As we have mentioned before, the universe is all about abundance. There are millions of stars, there are millions of Earth-like galaxies, millions of planets, all abundance of minerals. The rarest of minerals that we see on Earth is in absolute abundance across the universe. The universe is all about abundance. So we're moving into that field, the energy of abundance. As we have mentioned before, everything in the universe is all about energy. And why should we as humans, as a speck of dust on Earth, among the millions of planets, be against the universal energies? That speck of dust will have all kinds of meaning, will have all kinds of power, will be one with the universal source of the energy of the universe once it starts moving with the energy of the universe. It's like the greatest of, to put it in the human sense, the most powerful waves, the more powerful hurricanes If a dust is going to work against that hurricane, which is the most powerful, if a drop of water is going to work against the most powerful waves, what happens to it? It will be one with the wave of the water. It will be one with the energy of the tornado or the hurricane. You cannot stand against the universal power. It's the most foolish thing. But once you move with the energies of the universe, you're one with the energy source of the universe. You're one with the energy source of the creation of the universe. Your life starts to have meaning today, yesterday, and tomorrow. You're one with the creative source of God in minute quantities as human beings. We get to understand that same energy in a minute, very tiny speck as a human being within the vast universe. We get to know that we are one with the source code of God in our tiny beings, and our life starts to have meaning because we're working for the future of the future generations. As we mentioned before, we have come out of evolution around 100,000 years back. We were living as cavemen, and our basic sense was to get food as soon as possible. And that led to the carnal instinct of trying to get us food in the fastest way. Now we have evolved over a period of 50 to 100,000 years, and now we know that we are one with the creative source of the universe, and that's the only reason that we are humans. We are humans because we have the creative energy of the source code of God in minute quantities again, as tiny specks. And once we understand that creative source, all of our new discoveries, which is happening as of now, which includes the latest of deep learning, will be one with the source code of God, and any kind of advancement in terms of the greatest of technologies, including quantum computers, as of now, will help us quadruple into the future, into new beginnings. As we know, in the past 1 year, our technologies have reached the state of deep learning by which our understanding of the universe is being enhanced by manifold times. Just in the past 1 year, and with deep learning, which includes all of the AI systems, include ChatGPT and the latest of ChatGPT-like software, which includes Anthropic, Cloud. All of these systems should help us move along with the energies of the earth, and our understanding, along with the quantum computers, along with all of the systems of learning which we have as of now, will help us move into the future with greater abundance, with greater prosperity for all of the beings on earth. As we know, the greatest of learning systems as of today, the deepest minds in terms of AI. Let's term AI as AI, not artificial. It's not artificial intelligence if it's moving along with the energies of the earth. If it is moving along with the energies of the earth which sustain life, it is no longer artificial intelligence. It is the intelligence of the universe being revealed to humans through the discoveries of, through new discoveries in terms of information technology. It's being revealed to us, and that revolution will be in manifold times, because we've reached a stage by which we will quadruple our knowledge systems. And as we mentioned before, once our systems of learning are along with the energies of the universe, the greatest of learning systems will help us advance into the future with a sense of responsibilities for all beings of the universe. And as I mentioned before, AI will solve all of the problems of the earth as we see today, if we move along with the energies of the earth which sustain life, which includes anything to do with problems of nourishment, problems of food, shelter, clothing, education for the masses. Everyone will have a basic system of life, a kind of respectable life, and then they can move along with the greatest systems of learning and then flourish into the future. As we mentioned before, even AI cannot feed wealth to every being on earth. It is up to individuals to gain wealth along with the energies of the universe, working along with the energies of the most sensible thing to do. Let's move with the energies of the earth. The greatest of learning systems today will enable the greatest of changes in the fastest pace ever known to humanity in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 100 years. What has happened in the past 50,000 years can happen just in the next 10 years, because that is the stage of advancement of the revolution of the energy of the universe to us, through the latest technologies, through the latest discoveries. Let's move with the source good of God, with our latest discoveries, with our latest inventions, with the latest of deep learning. Let's replenish our earth.